All right, folks. After I've had this sneezing fit, what's going on since I got home? Checking out the things that were going on in the yard and stuff. Yeah, I'm having a sneezing fit. I had to come out here, and I figured I'd go ahead and video something for y'all so you could see what's going on. I sprayed the house down with flea spray that we use for the dog when she gets fleas. Spray the house down, and then I'll take her in and bathe her. And it normally doesn't bother me, but for some reason it has just hit me like a ton of bricks, and I am like, my sinuses are going crazy. So I figured I'd come out here. Well, these little girls are eating some lettuce that I had left over before I went on my trip. And I didn't like the looks of it, so I decided to go ahead and give it to them. My stuff is all growing like crazy. The weeds are growing crazy. Everything's growing crazy. And the birds are acting crazy. The dog's all excited and acting crazy. These two blackberries, that one and down there, are getting a little bit larger. I don't know if they'll come to fruition or not, but glad to see them getting a little bit bigger. Oh, and I'm ready to take out the squirrels. I've got a lot of little buds and stuff coming up on my, and new foliage on my fig tree here. But check this out. This is my compost bin. Remember how I was all upset because all the tomatoes, the chickens had gotten in here and dug them all up and killed them all, right? Well, they're there again. They've all come up. I don't see any miracle fruit right now. They're red. Usually you can see them. There's plenty of buds on there to bloom out, but I don't see any. And I see plenty of blooms on the jaboticaba, but I haven't seen any fruit. It's totally budded out, flowered out all throughout here. So it won't be long until I have fruit. Yay! And I've got to pick up my wind chime. Hang on. So I don't know why that was laying over there on there. But as you can see, there is a ton of flowers in here. All over. It is awesome. I can't wait. I don't see any. Well, I do see a little nub right there. Right there. See the little varmint? I mean, he is asking for me to shoot him. Oh, I hate these squirrels. Anyways, I've got to get some of those papaya off and give them to the chickens. I don't know where he went. See how they're doing? This is what I was trying to tell y'all about. So I got to get this off of here and give that to the chickens so it doesn't go to waste. And I'm going to give them this one and probably this one too. Any of them that's messed up, I'm going to give it to them. And looks like that papaya that we stood up before we left is still standing good. We tied it with this string, tied it up, braced it with a couple poles, so hopefully it will stay standing up. But yeah, it's crazy. It looks like my Christmas bean has probably seen its last days. It's very thin now. It's not as thick and bushy. Ginger, get out of there. That dog is bound and determined she has to walk through my garden, right? So I have not been into the garden yet, and I'm gonna head out there now with you. Oh, and I got these from this plant. There's some more down there, back there, they're shriveled and messed up. I'll just let them go to seed. So I don't know if you can see this, but I have a ton of, looks like tomatoes and stuff coming up back here too. I don't know what. And back over there where the, see them right there? I think those are some kind of squash or pumpkin or something. I don't know. But the ones that are inside the coop, I lifted those up, and the girls ate them as fast as I could lift them up. But look at here, my ding dong daughter. She didn't bring my eggs in the house. I gotta bring all these in the house. I found this much or more in the thingy, so I guess they're laying good again. Well, it's kind of overgrown with some things and not so much others. The tomatoes are not doing that great. That one's looking pretty good, but I thought they would be doing better. Looks like that fig has lost all of its leaves. Anyways, so the scarlet runners are still struggling to get on their way. These tomatoes down here are looking pretty good. Hopefully we'll have lots of tomatoes with them. Some basil over there. I gotta get that weed out. That's a weed. And let's see here. Looks like all my little trees are doing good. I was hoping that they wouldn't die. They're doing pretty good, I guess. And let's see here. Well, you can see there's a lot of weeds in here. And some lettuce. Some stray lettuce. I don't know what that is. Probably tomato. I don't want to pull the tomatoes up that's in here because I really, really like that little teeny tomato. I don't know what that is. Maybe it's a tomato too. I don't know. I'm gonna wait and see that it gets bigger, see what it's like. I pulled one up I shouldn't have pulled up, I guess. Anyways, a ton of these things. These are the thing that David takes to keep from getting, or eats to keep from getting kidney stones. I had to think. That's terrible. I had to use my brain. This looks like it's a collard or something coming up. So here's another lettuce. This is weed. And my peppermint is looking fantabulous. I did cut it back off of the thingy, and I did pull these inside some more so that they would push up some more. Look at all the basil coming up underneath it. I can smell it. Anyways, and the comfrey is looking really good. I'm surprised it's looking so good up here, and it's really wet up here. Of course, it did rain while I was gone, So I think it rained yesterday too before we got home. The tomatoes I planted here are looking nice. Very nice. So, and I tell you, I think this, oh, nope, looky here. It's broccoli. Small little head, but it's broccoli. You could still eat these leaves, but I will break them off now that I know it's broccoli. I'll be breaking those off for the chickens to eat. They love green leaves. I think I'll take some to them now. That took forever for it to grow. I hope it has a big head. It doesn't look very big to me. I had a year that I had the most beautiful broccolis, but it was in the ground. So what I'm thinking, as much as I love this thing right here, I'm thinking that I might just take those poles and move them back a foot and open this up and grow in the ground here and just have a nice little walkway right here. Because, you know, I mean, it is what it is. I can't lose the space if it's not going to grow very good. Catnip's growing really nicely too. No, that's the catnip's over on this side right here, but this over here is pineapple sage. It's growing nicely now that I know what it is, right? And this bean is still looking pretty good. It's not filled out, that bean, so I won't harvest that, but I need to go through and check out all my little harvesting and see what I got to do. I pulled up some stuff, and evidently I tried to plant that back and it's not going to work, so I'm going to put it down underneath for compost. And looky here, I think these are cosmos, aren't they? I'll have to look that up, I don't remember. Yep, those are cosmos. So I don't know, I think I'm gonna branch off the flower. I wish I had my little scissors. My fingernails broke while I was gone, so I can't pick a lot of stuff. That's wonderful. But I think I'm gonna put those in with my roselle and stuff. Let me go give this to the chickens. My girls are doing good back here. I'll go away and leave them alone. And look at this. I love these clovers back here. Okay, so those are what I was talking about. I have no clue what they are. Oh, yes I do. Pumpkin, because see, there's the pumpkin. Cool. It probably won't develop anything, but at least it came up. It get a little bit bigger and I give it to the chickens. Another tomato plant. Now that the chickens ain't running around here, I got all this stuff popping up all over the place. Pretty cool. Too bad it's in the walkway, right? Well, that one wasn't, but that one is.